must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon?
Salve gente, benvenuti o ben ritrovati e ritrovate ovviamente su Dogma 2. Quest'oggi andremo a farci il finale, quello vero? Forse riuscirò a fare il finale vero. Oh. Solo forse. Io sono pure stufo di rifarlo.
Magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I thrust complete our fatal foe on the field of battle.
Is this to be our end? Or a new beginning?
Memories of our troubles, burrowing from the on my way.
To me, I'm distracted.
Arthur, there's a sizable ballista upon your cliff. It will greatly aid us in this battle if we can but reach it.
Well, the quickest way is to grab hold of the dragon and wait for it to take wing. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
Io mi stufo pure poi a rifare le cose. Ah, eccola!
Not good enough. Is exposed. That's our chance.
Lioli.
Ah, ecco. Ha buttata giù a scema. Ma c'è un debuff? Un qualcosa che posso fare come debuff? Ammazza, 100? Ah, la posso usare. Vabbè.
I think I get the idea.
Mayhap we could try climbing onto its back.
Be sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade it carefully and watch for an opening to strike. Avoid its onslaught and strike the moment an opportunity presents itself.
We're not like to survive its magics unscathed. Watch for them carefully and avoid them as best you can.
I will finish this here and now. No harm shall come to you.
Ah, non me la fa usare. Devo stare per forza mentre cavalca il drago e va in risonanza. Ah, perché?
Very well, I shall return.
Dai, via giù.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength.
Strength is terrifyingly destructive, but here we are.
Au.
to me, I'll distract it.
The dragon's magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares.
No quarrel here.
Now, master, give no quarter.
A blow to the heart could end the beast.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Now, while the heart is going.
There is no turning back on the path of ruin.
Its breath will be more than a blister. But time your dodge well, and we'll find the opportunity to counter.
Schivare.
Let my magic score be meant to be.
Che faccio proprio niente.
We're not like to survive its magic unscathed. Watch them carefully and avoid them as best you can. Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
Made its fiery breath and strike air in
come arisen.
Feast your eyes on this.
I should draw its motion.
Be sure to get a breath of white bird. Debate it carefully, then watch for an opening to strike.
Thy wisdom and endure.
Leave this to me. I'm distracted.
Now, Master, give no warning.
Its heart is most wonderful.
That means getting within range of its core. Be wary. Its heart lies bare. Strike now.
Put this far. Not bolt now.
There is no turning back. We must press on.
Not far to go now. Keep your focus.
Amuse me, demonstrate thy will.
Draw its motion.
Bathe its fire breath and strike with the repellent.
Prove thy wisdom and endure.
I will finish this here and now.
Che pizza di fallo però, è una rottura.
I managed to grab hold.
Well said.
Leave this to me. I'm distracted.
The dragon's magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares. Stay with me. Wait. I grant you glory and flame.
Dima, to ride.
Now, on the rock, Now, Master, give them water.
Oh, è crepato. La seconda volta.
Alas, I am slain.
Bravo! Anzi, brava! È la fine o l'inizio questo? Tutto si è ripetuto, quindi è un ciclo. Ecco perché diceva di spezzare il ciclo. Il tizio. Perché sennò continua così. C'è un solo modo per spezzare il ciclo. Guardatela! So già 2 volte che uccidere il drago. Dice lui. Lei 2-0, palla al centro. Dice lei. Anzi, pensa lei. Che brutte labbra gli hanno fatto così. Ah, non è possibile salvare.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen?
Indovina.
You have fulfilled your charge, are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
Choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the rivers of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being could survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Ah. E fin qua.
It is thy will to defend the world, then thou needst simply bring me low. Yet what reason hast thou to attempt such a feat? I need merely look into thine eyes to know the answer to that.
Ma va a quel paese. Cadrà in mare? Caduto in mare.
pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
Bello sto pezzo.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
Pedine.
World all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and eyes.
Beh? C'è niente?
You find it strange? But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy.
Ti dà delle colpe, eh?
Behold.
Esplora vie?
As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps in doing so, you shall come to see the truth and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
C'è una luce blu però. Recati a Tempio Abissale e parla con Rotais. A sogni a distanza. Cerca la tua fedele pedina che non hai più visto dalla tua battaglia con il drago. Trova la tua pedina. La mia pedina è qua.
A shocking development. I hadn't known things could go so very differently here.
Tis not what I expected.
Ugo è partito alla ricerca di se stesso. Angoscia della libertà. Non me ne può fregare di meno. Quello stava in carcere, ha ritardato e... boh. Su due so. Trova la mia pedina.
I'm on my way. Resist if you can.
If you would. If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Sì. C'è pure il grifone?
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
I am well aware of this ticket.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ah, non c'è la mia pedina, ecco perché. Però c'era la... Ah, beh, intendeva dopo la battaglia... Io sto andando a nord, perché sto andando a nord? Io devo andare a sud. Si trova? Eh sì, a sud. No, sto andando a nord.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Well done.
Come to think of it, have you always pursued your current vocation in your service to the Arisen?
Ah, ecco la strada. È difficile talvolta ricordarsi com'era la strada perché i colori, la mancanza d'acqua e il resto. E qui? Palazzo della Fiamma?
It isn't my way to gossip with the citizenry.
Per loro è tutto normale.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal altered interest. Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this too is Lord Phases' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
Al centro.
But what am I thinking? I ought to test that first.
Mayhap I'll come.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Ah, non c'è. Pensavo fosse qui. Cerca la tua fedele pedina che non hai più visto dalla tua battaglia con il drago. Ti ritrovi in un mondo non scelto, un luogo desolato, sull'orlo dell'oblio. Se non vuoi affrontare questo caos in solitudine, dovrai cercare la tua leale pedina. Ah. È proprio fuori.
Does life have meaning?
Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat growing in.
Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Atheus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the seafloor shrine?
Ah, arisen. You yet live.
Già.
I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know?
Chiedigli che cosa sta
Ah,
succedendo.
yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Laz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Indeed. Then I shall, in your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged?
Esatto.
Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Certo, anche perché è la mia pedina.
Oh, Master.
Come se niente fosse.
How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
Mi sbaglio o sto drago? Ah. Non me la dice tanto bene sto drago qua sotto. Dov'è l'uscita? C'è una cassa chiusa? Non sia mai. Dovevamo essere il pettine, dice la signora. No, cioè, il mondo sta a finire e lei sta pensando al pettine.
During my time with Lord Phases, I found myself in a strange state of being. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing, that is, save your presence, Master. Full glad I am that we have been reunited.
Well, let not these changes to the world mar your reunion. They are but proof of our need to band together.
Tempo di svuotare le tasche. Mazza, ho 100. Teniamocela. Allora, direzione nord. Perché c'è sto coso rosso a Palazzo della Fiamma? Andiamo un po' a vedere.
Wearing armor all day. Hide wears are plenty, as you can see.
Even the grave. I object to his strut on my arms and much to
Time. Looking for aught in particular.
What hope have I of doing any good in a world such as this?
This so-called forbidden magic research lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Un draghetto?
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
The direct path through the gap in those rocks is somehow obstructed. Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt.
Ah, fai silenzio.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
There are too many of them. Better we cut down only those we must to proceed.
The tide is turning against us.
Che succede? Come se fosse acqua?
Principles are as dust on me.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
Oh! It seems the rain felt that. Stuck a few more for
this. It's obvious. What? Lost your nerve, have you? This is where my luck runs out.
Ah, glorious!
I'll do it. Not bad, eh? How long is job?
It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Naught can be achieved without sacrifice.
Mica giro.
Why do you falter? Come this way.
Cut one monster down and 2 more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
Why do you falter? Come this way. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us. Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use.
Many of them.
Few know the real nature of the dragon. Beast's fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
Bella sta parte però,
If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Only the truly impartial observers can see.
Cut one monster down and 2 more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
I ill like our prospects.
Mamma mia che roba.
Have I really uncovered the truth of the dragon?
Possibile.
Then I shall remain by your side.
too many of them. Better we cut down only those we must to proceed.
This cannot continue.
Siamo arrivati dall'altra parte.
There it is. The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
To think that vase was in truth a dragon. 'Twas clever of you to realize its true nature, Master.
What is the meaning of this?
Era solo un'anfora.
I cannot begin to fathom what will become of the world after this.
In truth, I cannot help but fear what lies ahead.
Allora, cimitero a sinistra.
Yet I shall defend our master's world all the same.
Va così bene che ho perso la cognizione del tempo. Beh, che dire, beato lui. Ah, non c'è più la signora?
I've got to focus. Interested in my wares?
Su Dogma 1, man mano che avanzavi c'erano nuove armature, ma qui vedo che è tutto uguale. Cioè proprio non... Urlo dei morti? Bastone da un aspetto sinistro. Il teschio sulla sua sommità apparteneva a un sacerdote morto misteriosamente. Ha il potere di condannare al silenzio.
And I'll see it done.
Arcanide? Due, quattro, sei.
Come again when you've more court.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us hope it is not mere frippery.
Vediamo se posso ritirare gli oggetti.
Welcome, and as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again.
9.999 per una notte. Ah, bello. Ma guarda. Statene bene là.
Should have set me sights lower.
My theories on manifesting the dragon have worked.
Manco grazie, eh?
Do what must be done. With command of the dragon, we can alter fate itself.
Beh, mi dispiaceva che rimanesse morto in finale. Visita il tempio abissale. Cosa devo fare oggi? Ah, potresti intanto incominciare a pensare come sopravvivere.
Welcome and well. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, you have excellent service at a fair
Ma chi
price.
ci viene a dormire per quel prezzo?
Do come again.
Sì. Visto che sono qui, andiamo un po' a sbloccare qualche altra cosa. Dov'è? Sì, su.
Well met.
Just a short rest, then I'll go on, have a look. Interested in my wares?
Hoi! Looking to... No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've...
Colpo esplosivo. Trivella squarciante. Guardia rigorosa. Fiammata letale. Folgore mortale. Empireo. Palladium avanzato. Celerità. Fera di lame. Lame infuocate. Velo di fumo. Lacerazione celeste. Falciata demolitrice. Sì, quando mai stanno fermi così quelli? Spersa selvaggia. Aspiratore. Beh, almeno non avrà i libri in polvere questo. Da una pulita in un attimo. Bene.
Naught to lose, and you might leisure doing business.
Lo dici tu.
How everyone else makes it.
Ah sì, capirai, quando mai.
A customer then. That changes things.
Looking for aught in particular?
Ok, devo andare a nord. E poi uscire di qui.
Here's a welcome sight. Go on, have a look.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
I could use him his hands clean, I fear.
I want to turn in for the
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Just let it end. I don't want to think anymore.
Pray, light your lantern, master.
Perché è notte? Che differenza c'è tra giorno e notte qua, scusami? Però a breve ci salutiamo.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. Well done! That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
La ciccia non ce n'è. A chiunque trovi questo accampamento, non usatelo, andate via, le nubi rosse si avvicinano oramai. È solo questione di tempo perché avvolgono tutto quanto, non fermatevi e fuggite quanto più lontano potete. Non ti puoi più accampare? Ma dai. Tanto il mare non c'è più.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
Ma sto chiaro brillo che cacchio ci fa?
Can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
In fondo a mare.
Bones! Walking bones!
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
These beams are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Chi l'avrebbe mai detto? Tutte ste casse del tesoro in fondo al mare.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Masterfully done.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Got the enemy right where I need for it. Don't sit up.
We are at our best when we combine. Nicely done.
Nice of you to say so.
Well said.
Ma questa era la parte sommersa. Guarda te le pietre del teletrasporto mi sta dando.
My heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Sì, sì. Mettiamo da dire questo e ci salutiamo. Non mi sono potuto accampare. Ah, la pietra del teletrasporto.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Aye, 'twas all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastly, young or old. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of the new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore.
Ah, un'altra risa.
Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen, for your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One.
Lutz? Chi è Lutz?
The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here, for this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this a place of refuge is a splendid idea. It is safe, and apt to become quite cheerful once a crowd settles in.
Right you are.
C'è pure casetta bella. Beh, non è più abitazione sommersa. Magari sarà un po' umido il pavimento, anche il letto. Però per il resto...
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective.
Già una nuova sfida.
Aught is amiss with the flow of time.
Indeed. Aught we once held to be true is now changed.
Is there no way to return things to how they were before?
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design?
Forgiato dal drago.
Yet I put myself at your disposal, in the event ye may have need of me. The Godswain, forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection.
Sa dei cristalli di dragolinfa?
The substance of which ye speak. Worms' life crystals can be obtained not only, they retain a measure of draconic power. Then go. Since times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
The mad sovereign's power yet girds this place. It could prove the last bastion of hope for the blessed. 'Twill not hold forever. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if 'tis sundered at its hub.
Bene, direi che per oggi è quanto. C'è la grande faglia del tempio e poi da lì si esce. Senza offesa, ma a me questo ricorda sempre di più la cittadella di Dragon Dogma 1. Poi boh. Certo, il castello era a nord-est. No, me la ricordo. Infatti. Uno qui, uno lì, e sono due. 3. Qui non c'è niente. 4. Borgo Sacro. Salva e torna allo schema del titolo. Va bene gente, è stato un piacere. Noi ci vediamo alla prossima. Io pensavo che avessi finito, invece no. Non manca molto, però ancora c'è qualche puntata. Guardate com'è cambiato. Anche la canzone è tetra. Triste. Alla prossima, bella a tutti. Ciao.